I wake up at 6:30 to 7 a.m. every single day. I jump straight out of bed and immediately turn on my 10,000 lux light to help me wake up since it's still dark outside. I scrape my tongue, brush my teeth, and weigh myself. I then get into a cold shower, which I've been taking daily for over a month, and honestly, it's been amazing. Personally, I hate them, which is why I do them. Forcing myself to do something uncomfortable straight out of the morning sets up the day for hard work. I then go on to do some push-ups. I'm following my own Neural Rebirth protocol, and I'm on day 9, which means 9 push-ups for today. I've been meditating every single day for 5 minutes, and it's honestly really simple. I just set up a timer and focus on my breath. When I lose focus, I bring my attention back to my breath and do this until the 5-minute ends. Then I'll make myself some protein to start muscle protein synthesis for the gym, and I heat up water for a black coffee with a piece of dark chocolate to reward the morning routine. I'll do some pride and gratitude journaling, and then I'm ready to start the day. I'll work and study for a few hours every morning, unless I have to go to uni, in which case, well, I'll be in uni. So I also wanted to kind of go over some of the logistics behind the actual habits that you've seen in this overall day in the life. So starting with the cold shower, you're basically training a specific muscle, quote unquote, right? A metaphorical muscle to be disciplined and to do the hard, uncomfortable thing. And this will translate to other areas of your life. For example, when you don't feel like going to the gym, if you've been taking cold showers every single morning and you don't like them, you'll be just a little bit more likely to go, and this can be the difference between you going and not going. Same thing for me with this public speaking competition. I'm stressed. I don't like to speak in public. The only reason I joined is probably because I've been taking cold showers recently. Because it's the thing of, oh, okay, I don't want to do this, even though I know it's probably good for me, but I'll still do it anyway. It's what to train with cold showers, and it's what I did basically with my public speaking competition, but what I do normally as well with, for example, going to the gym or studying or eating healthy food. What does this have to do with quitting addictions? First of all, you're creating a new identity. And all of the habits, all of the neural rebirth protocol that I can say to you, do this, do that, this all creates a new identity in you. And the cold shower is such a bad, hard habit, not a bad habit, it's a hard habit that will just mark this new identity in your brain. Every single morning you're taking a cold shower. Right after the cold shower, you feel like a different fucking human, like a different person, and this is really, really powerful. And then it's like we don't just want to quit addictions. Quitting addictions is a means to an end, which is improving your life, doing other stuff. And so the cold shower will help with that other creation if you want to start exercising or work on a business or work on school, for example. Then I do push-ups, so basically 1 push-up for every day. So if I'm on day 9, I'll do 9 push-ups. This is again just a small discipline act to do. This has nothing to do with building muscle. What else do I do? For meditation, start with 1 minute and then build up with time. You can go above 5 minutes. I used to do more, but then I fell off a little bit. So now I'm getting back to it. And it's just an amazing habit that I recommend to everyone. Basically, there is no one that shouldn't meditate. Then for pride journaling, I've already explained it in a few of my other videos, but it just helps reinforce the positive work we've been doing. So decreasing the addictions and increasing the good habits. And this is also the role of the dark chocolate, which is giving you a reward for doing the good thing, for, in this case, doing the morning routine. And I know that some days I'm like, oh, I really want that piece of dark chocolate, but I don't feel like, writing, doing journaling. But I will journal just because I want to eat that fucking piece of dark chocolate. So really leave that the small reward only if you complete every single habit from your morning routine. And right now it's about 12 a.m. so I'm ready to go to the gym. I'll go hit a workout. Today it's upper, and since I'm like a fucking social artist, I won't be recording the gym because I am embarrassed and I'll say it. So I'll be back soon, and then I'll keep talking to you guys. So I'm back from the gym, and I already ate my post-workout meal, which was comprised of basically chicken, veggies, lentils, and today actually I did eat bread. That's something I don't normally eat, but I know it's Sunday. It's kind of a quote-unquote cheat day for me, where I generally eat like baguettes or French bread because I live in France. Then after this, so yeah, what do I do after working out and after eating my post-workout meal at around 4 p.m. So that's basically my afternoon work. Generally, I work on easier stuff than during the mornings. So right now, for example, I'm working on a speech for a public speaking contest, which is another video I'm preparing. But sometimes it can be scripting YouTube videos, recording YouTube videos like I'm doing now, editing them, working on the packaging. In terms of uni, I don't really study in the afternoons. I generally block that out in the mornings because it's very mentally tiring, and in the afternoon I don't have like the mental bandwidth to actually study properly. So generally it's the first few hours of my morning that I actually do. So yeah. And if you want my full Neuro Rebirth protocol alongside with the Neuroscience of Addictions course, you can check out the second link in the description. So now getting back to actually the daily routine, I'll work until about 7 p.m., which is when I stop, take a shower, this time a hot shower, and start my wind down routine. Basically, I just lower my lights, turn on a red light in my room, put on some calm music, and talk to my family and girlfriend on the phone, and then I'll read on my Kindle until about 9 p.m., which is when I turn everything off and go to sleep. This is an ideal day, and to be completely honest, I'm not 100% disciplined on this daily routine. It's an ideal that I try to reach. For example, sometimes this can be a totally valid, social or like work reason. So for example, I have the public speaking competition to do, and it will end at like 8:30. So I know I won't be able to be in bed by 9. But that's not a problem, right? It's normal. And even some days, I might be, watching a YouTube video and then I fucking watch it until like 8, 9 p.m. It sucks, but it's the reality of, our society and basically our environment and how these addictions work. So don't beat yourself up if you can't follow this daily routine exactly how it is. The idea is that we want to progress. You want to see consistency and in progression over the weeks. So if right now none of your days look like this ideal day, if next week just one of them do, that's already huge progress. If you just follow 30-40% of this day, this is already great progress as well, because it's much better than what you used to before. So thank you a lot for watching this video. This is my day, how it is currently structured, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.